Dribbling between the circles. Ottawa's going to start out in a man-to-man. The ball comes inside to McDowell, and McDowell puts it in off the glass. A little bit too easy that time for Paola, and they lead it 2-0. Panthers will be in a man-to-man also to start the ball game. Evans with the basketball. Bounces out between the circles to Spiegel. Summer Spiegel looks into the post. Pass is overthrown. It's going to be stolen by McDowell. McDowell goes right wing to Ediger, who will drive along the baseline, and she'll be fouled by Curtis on the block. And a shooting foul, so Ediger at the line for a pair. Curtis tried to get there to draw the charge, but was a little bit late. Ediger's free throw in and out. Other games we're watching here for you this evening: Central Heights at Anderson County, Wellsville at Baldwin, West Franklin over at Mirazine Valley. Ediger hits the second free throw. 3-0 Paola, 7:18 to play in the first period. Pick from Titus. Evans takes it left. Bounces off to Hadel. Hadel along the baseline, and a blocking foul on Michaela Garrett of Paola. Evans will inbound along the baseline, and it'll come out high to Spiegel. Spiegel picks up her dribble, goes left side to Evans. Evans, out it goes to Curtis. Skip pass and a bad one, but Ediger couldn't hang on to it, and it goes out of bounds. Cyclones have really struggled in the first quarter here of late. This time the ball slapped away by McDowell, but taken by Spiegel off the inbound pass. Spiegel needs help between the circles. Titus. Good to see Riley back in the lineup tonight. Playing with a face mask on. Far sideline, Hadel. Hadel picks up her dribble. Skip pass over to Evans. Evans back to Spiegel. Spiegel looking to penetrate, but nothing there. Now Hadel will try to penetrate. She'll run into Garrett, miss the shot. Rebound comes out high. Evans has it. Her shot on the way, round the rim and out, and rebounded by Ediger. And here comes Paola up court. Ediger passes ahead to McDowell. Down the post to Haniff. Haniff, pass is stolen. Now loose ball. And finally Ediger comes away with it, and she'll be called for a travel. The two teams trade turnovers. Paola leads 3-0. We played 2 minutes. Bounced in the post to Titus, outside to Hadel. Hadel looking. She'll drive to the bucket. Runner is on the way, no good. And a whistle of a foul on Ottawa on the rebound. And it'll be on Curtis, number 2 on Lauren here early. I'll check that. It will not be on Curtis. It's going to be on Hadel. 20 and not 10. Popping out is Garrett. Looking over the Ottawa defense. Right side it goes to Ediger. She'll shoot a 3 and hit. 6-0 Paola. 2.5 minutes gone. Evans. Cross court it goes to Spiegel right side. Spiegel driving. Her floater on the way is too hard. Rebound in the lane to Spiegel. Back up from 10. Misses short. And pulled away by Curtis. Curtis will be fouled as she went toward the basket. No, they're going to call her for a double dribble. Takaya Yates will come in for Paola. Pass ahead to Yates. She was open from 3, didn't take it. Now Ediger swings it around left side. Haniff will take the 3 ball and miss. Rebound inside, though, to McDowell, and she was fouled and will go to the line for 2. This one whistled against Titus of Ottawa. 3rd team foul already for the Cyclones. Free throw McDowell is around the rim and out. Ottawa High will send in Noe Halebrun and also Sophia Ficken. Second free throw for McDowell is good. She has 3, and Paola's run off the first 7. Evans, skip pass over the corner to Ficken, now out top to Halebrun. And her pass nearly stolen, but Evans pulls it down. Now far sideline to Spiegel. They get it into the post to Ficken. Ficken shot blocked by Hannah, and Hannah back the other way. Bounce ahead to Ediger. Ediger will drive, shoot and miss. Rebound to Evans for Ottawa. Up the far sideline is Evans. Goes the backdoor cut to Spiegel. Shot and missed short. Hannah has it for Paola. Spiegel kind of short-armed that one. She had a good look inside. Near sideline, Madison Bryant, who's in the lineup. Now here's McDowell driving inside the lane, giving off to Ediger. Ediger to the bucket, and she'll shoot and score, but she'll commit an offensive foul. First foul on Ediger, team foul number 2 on Paola. Curtis out for Ottawa, replaced by Hornbuckle. Brittany Hornbuckle seeing her first action. Paola now in a zone. Here's Halebrun over near the corner. Ficken will shoot for 3, missed it too hard, and Takaya Yates has the rebound. Here she comes up court with the right-hand dribble, bounces it ahead to Ediger, who got away with a walk right there. Now with the basketball, Bodeker into the post to McDowell, and Spiegel will foul McDowell. No, they'll call it on Ficken instead. Back to the line, McDowell shooting a pair. And her first one rims off. Garrett back in for Paola. Panthers lead at 7-0 with 3:41 to play in the first. McDowell's second one rattles in. Evans looking things over, goes cross court to Spiegel. Back it goes to Evans. Evans looking, needs some help, finds Picken in the left elbow. Back out it goes to Spiegel. Spiegel drives to the free throw line, had her shot blocked, but there was a foul on the shot. Panther foul will be called against Ediger, number 2 on her. Ottawa looking for its first point. A couple of free throws here for Spiegel. And the first one up and rimming in. Hadel back in for Ottawa. She replaces Evans. Now Stuart Ross wants some clarification as to who that last foul was on. They had whistled it on Ediger. And if that's true, I think he may want to, are they going to change the call? They are going to change the foul call. Not Ediger, but McDowell instead. Now Matt Skirman a little bit puzzled and probably a little bit ticked off that Paola was able to get that foul call changed. And he wants an explanation from the referee. And he has a right to it. .320 to play in the first period, 8-1. Paola with the lead. Here's Sophie Jones in for the Panthers, replacing McDowell. Spiegel with another free throw coming. It's up, and it's good. Yates, right side to Bodeker. Out top, Garrett. Left wing, Yates. Yates. Jones on the right wing. Now Garrett near the right corner. Back out between the circles to Jones. They're swinging around the perimeter. Yates with it in the left corner. Bodeker. Cross-court pass to Jones. Looking, finds Yates. Knocked away by Hadel and a steal by the Cyclones. Fourth Paola turnover. Spiegel. Far sideline to Hadel. Hadel, skip pass out to Halbrun. Now between the circles, Spiegel. Back to Halbrun. Skip pass, Hadel, right wing. Hadel drives to the baseline. Now should be tied up by Garrett. Jump ball with possession to Ottawa. Hanif comes in along with Bryant for Paola, and Titus will check back in for Ottawa. Spiegel will inbound along the baseline. Gets it into Hadel, shooting it for three. Missed it off the heel, but Spiegel has the long rebound. Now Titus for three, left wing, good. So Riley Titus cuts the Cyclone deficit in half with the three-pointer. It's 8-5. Annan steal on the pass into the post by Hadel. And here come the Cyclones. Far sideline Hadel, and she stepped on the sideline. Turnover Ottawa. Evans back in for Ottawa High. And McDowell will re-enter the lineup for Paola. 2:03 to play in the first period. 8-5 Paola lead. Bounced on the high post to Garrett. Cross court it goes to McDowell. Quite a bit more height for Paola than the Cyclones here this evening. Here's hand up to the free throw line. Now backs it out. Pull up three is no good. Rattling in and out. And Hornbuckle pulls down the rebound for the Cyclones. Up court comes Evans. Left wing to Titus. Along the left baseline, Ficken. Skip pass out to Evans. Around to Hadel. Hadel fakes the three. Then tries to drive, kicks it off to Hornbuckle, and Hornbuckle's shot from the free throw line is good. And Ottawa with 7 unanswered, back within 8-7. Here's Bryant, top of the circle to Garrett. Far sideline to McDowell. McDowell out top to Bryant, around to Garrett. Garrett looks in the post for Hannah, finds her. Hannah double teamed, tries to dribble around it, tried a cross-court pass, and the ball's knocked out of bounds, and the Cyclones will have it on the turnover. Kate Ediger back in for Paola, and the Panthers want a timeout. Timeout comes with 57 seconds to play in the first period, and the score, Paola 8, Ottawa 7. Back in 30 seconds, this is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hepner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
Back to action. Ottawa with a chance to take a lead here with a bucket. 57 seconds to play in the first quarter. Evans with the basketball. Skip pass over to Ficken. Her 15-foot shot misses and rebounded by McDowell. And Shue will bring it up court. Pass ahead to Ediger. Ediger will drive inside. Now gives it off to Hannah for a jumper that misses. Hadel rebounds. 33 seconds to play in the quarter. Here comes Evans in a hurry. Evans, the length of the court, tried to dish cross court. The ball is out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Cyclones underneath with 25 seconds to play in the first. Evans looks. She'll get it in the corner to Hadel. Hadel fakes the three, drives the baseline, kicks it back out to Titus. Her three ball, misses short. Got her own rebound in the lane, though. Gets it back out to Ficken. Three-point try from the top of the circle, misses. And a rebound foul on Ottawa. That'll probably be on Titus, and if so, it's her second. Well, that was not what Ottawa wanted right there. Matt Skirman does not make a move here to go to the bench with 12 seconds to go, so Titus has to be careful. Bounce on the high post to Hannah. Hannah looking Goes cross court to McDowell. McDowell into the post to Ediger. They don't get the shot off. At the end of one quarter of play, the score is Paola 8 and Ottawa 7. And we'll return in 1 minute. This is Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is the Frells family. They live on a piece of land they call greener pasture, and they work on it behind the wheel of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. With its durable construction and features that hook up to dozens of attachments with ease, no job is too tough. The Frells family runs with us, because this is more than just land. It's home. Nothing runs like a Deere. Get a 1 Series tractor for just $99 per month at your John Deere dealer today. For additional cost information, please call toll-free 855-633-2315.
Hi, Saver. Walgreens here. We like the way you save. Take coffee. You know it doesn't have to cost $4 a cup, so you make your own. And co-pays on Medicare Part D. You save up to $5 and get 100 balanced rewards points on each prescription when Walgreens is your preferred pharmacy. Save smartly on Med D. Walgreens. Trusted since 1901. Copay savings on Tier 1 generic drugs available through select plans that include Walgreens as a preferred pharmacy. Points cannot be earned in Arkansas, New Jersey, or New York. Complete details at walgreens.com/balance.
8-7 Paola. Give the Cyclone ladies credit. When they fell behind 8-0, they didn't panic, and they've cut the lead back down to 1. Paola has it to start the second period. High dribble by Ediger. Got away with a walk right there. Here's Ediger with the basketball again between the circles. She'll bring it back outside and reset the Paola offense. Off it goes to McDowell. McDowell over to Bryant, who will shoot a 3. Missed it too hard. Good rebound by Riley Titus. Titus has 2 personal fouls. Out there on the floor to start the second period. Left wing it goes to Summer Spiegel. Out top to Titus. Leah Gollier in the lineup has the basketball now. Give and go to, and now a three-point try is no good by Evans, but a foul committed on Paola. On the shot by Madison Bryant. First one for Evans, up and good, and we're tied at 8. Second free throw is good. And her third was in as well. So Evans hits all 3, and the Cyclones lead by a deuce, 10-8. Here's Ediger driving to the basket and missing the shot. Rebound controlled by Lauren Curtis. Evans into front court. Off it goes to Spiegel. Between the circles, Gollier. Gollier looking things over. Far sideline to Evans. Out top to Titus. Titus now to Spiegel. Into the post it goes to Curtis. Swings it back outside to Evans, around to Spiegel. Now Gollier top of the key. Gollier gives it back to Evans. Ottawa will reset. 6:43 to play in the half. Free throw line to Curtis. Around it goes to Spiegel. Three-point try by Spiegel. Misses everything. Rebound taken by Hannah for Paola. Hannah will bring it up court herself. She'll go to Bryant, who'll shoot a 3 and hit it. So Madison Bryant puts Paola back on top, 13-12. Evans looks over the defense. Still a 2-1-2, it looks like. Here's Evans. Skip pass over to Titus, and it was off of Riley's hands, out of bounds. Yates and Jones come in for Paola, and Ottawa sends Ashlyn Evans into the game. Panthers by 1, 11-10, 6:03 to play in the first half. Jones now running the point. She'll go cross court to Yates. Yates stops at the free throw line extended, needs help. Back out it goes to Jones. Far sideline Ediger in the corner to McDowell. McDowell stops. She'll take a three-point try from the left wing and score. McDowell with the step-back 3. She has 7 points, and Paola leads by 4, 14-10. Spiegel with it, about 25, 28 feet away from the basket. There's a bad pass, knocked away by Yates, but Evans gets it back. Bounce toward the corner to Ashlyn Evans. Swings it in the post to Curtis, and a traveling violation on Lauren Curtis. Sixth Ottawa turnover. Morgan Clark comes in for Paola. Sophia Ficken re-enters the Ottawa lineup. McDowell this time on the dribble. Far sideline to Jones. Jones gets a pick. Gives off to Yates. Yates picks up her dribble. Back it goes to Jones. She'll drive baseline. Shoot over Curtis and miss. Rebound fought for, and Jones finally will pull it away for Paola. Now another long three by McDowell. This one off the rim, no good. Inside rebound taken by Clark, and she'll be fouled. It'll be a shooting foul on Ottawa High, and called against Sophia Ficken, her second personal. Clark's free throw is good. And Paola now has run off 7 unanswered. Hadel back in, replacing Spiegel. Second one misses. Tapped around. Yates got it. She'll drive to the basket. Had it blocked by Evans and rebounded by Kirsten. Here she comes up court with the left-hand dribble. Stops outside the circle. Goes to Ashlyn Evans. Ashlyn Evans looking. Skip pass over to Kirsten Evans in the right corner. Back out it goes to Hadel. Hadel to Ashlyn Evans. Evans to the free throw line to Curtis. Curtis drives, loses control, and a steal by Paola. Panthers starting to take control once again. Here's a ball dumped down low to Clark. Had it blocked from behind by Ficken, and the Cyclones come away with it. Under 4 minutes to play in the first half, 15-10. Paola with the lead. Ashlyn Evans finds Curtis, and Matt Sturman asks for a time. 3:48 to play in the first half. Paola leads Ottawa 15-10, and we're back in 1 minute. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no-fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat videos. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Ottawa inbounds. Sophia Ficken will take the jumper and miss, and rebounded by Dakaya Yates. Yates pushing it up court, bouncing it to Ediger. Ediger along the baseline. Out it goes to Clark. Clark into the lane, shoots and misses, but another foul on Ottawa. And the Cyclones are getting themselves into some foul trouble here. That's the second one on Lauren Curtis. And once again at the free throw line, Morgan Clark with a pair of free throws. This is the first. Boys action to follow here. Tomorrow night we have Ottawa University basketball for you against the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes from Wilson Fieldhouse. Clark hits the second one. And Spiegel will check back in for Ottawa High. Tomorrow night is senior night at OU. Casey Weeder has the play-by-play for you. Spiegel You know, the more I look at this defense, I think it's a 1-3-1, actually. Spiegel looks, tried to get it, force it down low to Hornbuckle, who made a nice catch, but couldn't get the shot to fall. Hadel tried to save it before it went out of bounds, but could not do it. Panthers will substitute 4 right here. Bryant, Jones, Hannah, and Garrett. Jones to Hannah outside the arc. She'll take it into the lane. The runner misses, and it's out of bounds to Paola. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Garrett gets it into Hannah. She has an open look at a 3, missed it, and Thicken has the rebound for Ottawa. Up court comes Spiegel. To Hadel. Hadel driving through traffic, lost control, but Ashlyn Evans picks it up. Back it goes to Evans in the corner. Evans pass, nearly stolen by Jones, but Spiegel takes it. Nearly lost her dribble, now needs some help. Finds Thicken on the left wing. Thicken skip pass to Evans. Evans will take the open jumper to miss everything. And it's rebounded by Bryant for Paola. Up court come the Panthers, leading by 6. And a traveling violation on Dekai Yates. Noe Heilbrun will come back in for Ottawa, and into the Paola lineup is McDowell. Cyclones have just 3 points here in the quarter. That was the 3 free throws by Evans that put Ottawa on top early, 10-8. Here's Spiegel to the free throw line, backs it out now to Hornbuckle. Hornbuckle a handoff to Hadel. Hadel to the basket, lost the ball, got it back, out to Heilbrun, now to Spiegel. Spiegel jumper just inside the arc, misses. Rebound to Hadel, back up and in. Fortunate bounce that time for Brooklyn Hadel, and the freshman with the first 2 of the night. Here's McDowell to the left wing. Off it goes to Garrett, now to Bryant. Along the baseline, Jones forced it inside. The pass is stolen. Spiegel for the Cyclones. Minute 33 to play in the half. Spiegel finds Heilbrun. Over goes down the corner to Thicken. Skip pass to Spiegel. Now to Hadel. Hadel for 3. Miss. Backside rebound to Thicken, and she'll be fouled by Hannah. Braden Hannah will pick up her first personal foul. 5th team foul on the Panthers. Ottawa will inbound along the baseline. It'll come out high to Heilbrun. Over to Thicken, right side. Thicken stops. Cross-court pass to Hadel. Driving, floating, missing the shot, and Garrett has the board. Minute 9 to play in the first half. Garrett drives the length of the court, runs right through Heilbrun, and that's an offensive foul. And another timeout call for by Matt Skurman. This one, the 30-second timeout, comes with a minute 4 to play in the first half. The score is Paola 16, Ottawa 12. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Ottawa High Basketball on KOFO.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
A couple of scores to pass along to you. At the end of one quarter play, Eudora on top of Lewisburg's girls 19-4. And at halftime, Iola leads Osawatomie 21-12. Here at 16-12, Paola, we're under a minute to play in the first half. Spiegel bounced it in the corner to Heilbrun, tried to force a pass inside to Thicken, and Thicken came up with the basketball, but then her pass was stolen by Ediger. Turnover number 8 on the Cyclones. Long pass ahead to Bryant for a long 3 ball that rims off, and Hadel has it for Ottawa High. Spiegel into front court. Cross court it goes to Hadel. Hadel to Spiegel. 21 on the clock. Spiegel got a pick from Hornbuckle, but had no place to go with it. Now Ficken driving through the lane, has it stripped away and stolen by Jones. Jones one-on-one on Hadel. Leans in and misses the shot. Halebin rebounds. 6 seconds. 5. Gets it ahead. And pass is stolen by Bryant. Bryant into the lane. And she'll get the shot off right before the buzzer, but it's short. At halftime, and the score, Paola 16 and Ottawa 12. And we'll be back in 2 minutes. This is Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's late at night. You've been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit kramerrx.com.
Save up to 50% on all Napa Gold filters during the annual Farm Filter Sale, February 10th through February 22nd. Join the KOFO Travel Club for the next trip to the new theater and restaurant to see the original Church Basement Ladies, starring Cindy Williams from Laverne and Shirley. Enjoy this musical comedy with star-studded characters Wednesday, March 25th. Deadline to sign up is Tuesday, February 25th. You'll depart from the parking lot south of the Bottle House at 10 o'clock. And mark your calendar for Tuesday, February 25th for the next meeting of the KOFO Travel Club, taking place at the First United Methodist Church. Meeting starts at 6 o'clock. Learn about and sign up for upcoming trips to Branson in April, a day trip to Jamesport, Missouri in May. See the $1 Million Quartet at the new theater and restaurant in June. Plus, learn about an upcoming trip to the Mackinac Islands. The meeting is free and refreshments provided. Come join the adventures and come enjoy the fun. The KOFO Travel Club from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM.
Paola leads at the half 16-12. They scored the first 8 of the ball game. Ottawa came back and scored the next 10. And then the Panthers got 7 in a row of their own, and they lead it here at intermission by 4. Coming up later on, we'll have boys contest. Friday night, Ottawa on the road once again, and they'll be at Baldwin to take on the Bulldogs. Ladies will get underway at about 6 o'clock. The guys at 7:30, and of course all the action on 1220 and 103.7 FM. And then after our basketball doubleheader on Friday night, it's the high school basketball scoreboard show with Eric Peterson. We'll get you up to date on this penultimate weekend of basketball for the regular season in 2019-20. It's the high school basketball scoreboard show at 10 o'clock Friday night right here on KOFO. Halftime of the girls game, Paola 16, Ottawa 12, and we'll return in 2 minutes. This is Ottawa High basketball on KOFO.
Have you ever walked into a business and been treated so well by the people that work there, you can tell they were meant to do what they do? That's what you feel when you walk into Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. For more than 50 years, you've been treated with personal service and attention while being shown the best in high-quality jewelry and accessories. If you want to drive out of town, be treated like a number so an associate can make a commission, and walk out with jewelry like everybody else, go right ahead. But for a unique jewelry buying experience, walk into Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2.
When Allstate agents and employees go to work every day, their number one priority is protecting what matters most to you. For military veterans, that instinct to protect also comes naturally. No wonder thousands of veterans build good careers with Allstate. And now, Allstate is ranked the #1 employer on the 2020 Military Friendly Employers list. You're in good hands with Allstate.
For career opportunities or to get a quote, contact Allstate today. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
Back here at Paola High School, Ottawa girls already out of the locker room here at the half doing their shoot-around. Let's take a look at the game statistically. In the first half of play, Paola was led in scoring by Trinity McDowell with 7. Kate Ediger had 4, 3 for Madison Bryant, 2 for Morgan Clark. Cyclones had 2 players with 3, Riley Titus and Kirsten Evans. 3 players with 2, Summer Spiegel, Brooklyn Hadel, and Brittany Hornbuckle. 10 first-half turnovers for Ottawa, 9 for Paola. The Cyclones were 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Paola went 5 of 10. And foul trouble, Ottawa has 3 players with 2. Lauren Curtis, Riley Titus, and Sophia Ficken. And for Paola, just 1 player with 2 personals. That's Michaela Garrett. And the score here at the half, 16-12 Paola. We'll take a 2-minute break. This is Ottawa High Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
For more than 2 decades, Dr. Michael Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung have been passionate about helping every patient live vibrantly. Stop by Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic at 1501 South Main and experience the difference chiropractic could make in your life.
This is the Frells family. They live on a piece of land they call greener pasture, and they work on it behind the wheel of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. With its durable construction and features that hook up to dozens of attachments with ease, no job is too tough. The Frells family runs with us, because this is more than just land. It's home. Nothing runs like a Deere. Get a 1 Series tractor for just $99 per month at your John Deere dealer today. For additional cost information, please call toll-free 855-633-2315.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Good news! The deadline to travel with the KOFO Travel Club to the Downstream Casino in Quapaw, Oklahoma has been extended. Round-trip motor coach travel, 1 night of luxury accommodations, 3 great meals, and $15 in gaming cash, all for just $135 per person. Jackpot! Departing Ottawa March 4th at 8:30 in the morning, returning the evening of March 5th. Booking deadline is now Tuesday, February 25th. Call now so you're guaranteed a spot. 785-242-2212. That's 785-242-2212. The KOFO Travel Club, formerly known as the People's Bank 50-Plus Travel Club. Only now, there's no age restriction. Anyone can participate. Come join the adventure. Come enjoy the fun with the KOFO Travel Club from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM.
Paola with the lead. Here are some other scores that we have at halftime of our KOFO game of the week. Anderson County, the girls all over Central Heights, 36-11. Luke Queen bringing you that play-by-play call on KOFO.com. Also, Eudora's girls at the half are beating up on Lewisburg, 31-11. And the Iola girls leading Osawatomie at halftime, 21-12. Other games, Wellsville at Baldwin tonight. West Franklin and Miradazine Valley. Bonner Springs at Piper this evening. Tonganoxie on the road at Bishop Ward. Santa Fe Trails down at Burlington. And Waverly is at Linden. We'll try to get as many of those scores to pass along to you as possible. Be sure to check the KOFO News tomorrow morning to get all the scores from around the listening area. I want to pass along best wishes and a speedy recovery to our marketing manager and good friend Derek Chappell, who's a little under the weather. We hope Derek gets well quickly. Of course, many of you know him, among other things, as being the public address announcer at Ottawa High during football and basketball season. So Derek, get well soon. We missed you, buddy. Possession will go to the Cyclones to start the second half. They will move left to right as we see it. Paola will send out their starting five. That is Hannah, Ediger, Bryant, Garrett, and McDowell. For Ottawa, also their starters: Curtis, Spiegel, Titus, Adel, and Kirsten Evans. And finally, the officials are coming out. This is the second time here in about the last week or so that we've had problems getting officiating crews back out on time for the second half of play. But they are here, and we will get underway. Starting the third quarter, Ottawa with the basketball. Evans with it. Will give and go to Lauren Curtis off the pick. She missed the shot and rebounded by Kate Ediger. Ediger passes it ahead to Garrett. Out top, Ediger shooting it for three. That one misses off the front iron. Spiegel rebounds for Ottawa. Spiegel near sideline to Hadel. Hadel skips it over to Evans, now to Titus. Back it goes to Evans. Titus thought about the long three but didn't take it. Skip past Spiegel, right wing. She'll drive to the bucket, float it and miss. Rebound tipped around, and we'll have a foul on Ottawa. And I believe that'll be on Curtis. Let's check it and see. It is on Lauren Curtis. That's her third foul. Bryant over to Ediger, into the post to Hannah. Hannah turns, forced the shot up. It was partially blocked by Curtis, and Curtis has the rebound. Quickly ahead, here's Evans to Hadel. She bounced across court to Titus. Now to Spiegel on the right side. Back it goes to Titus. Spiegel swings it left side now to Evans. Evans over to Titus. Back outside to Spiegel. Ottawa working a triangle game right now. Here's a pass over to Titus for a three that's a little too hard. She went for the rebound, got it, and then the ball was knocked out of bounds by Garrett. And they're going to call Garrett for a foul, it appears. Let's check. Oh, they sent the ball out of bounds off of Ottawa? Oh, my, no. Well, Hornbuckle came in at the buzzer. She replaces Curtis. Hannah with it outside the arc. Skip pass over near the corner to Bryant, now to Ediger. Back it goes to Hannah. Now McDowell with it. Cross court to Garrett. They look to post up Ediger inside. Bryant lost the handle on it. Stolen by Ottawa. Spiegel down the near sideline. Now spins. And Hadel on the floor, but she's all right. And here's a foul on Garrett outside as Spiegel tried to drive to the basket. For Garrett, her third personal foul. That might be a matchup Ottawa could take advantage of. Ball comes in out high to Spiegel. Swings around to Hadel. Back to Spiegel between the circles. Evans with it near sideline. Evans, skip pass over to Hadel. Now left side to Titus. Titus to the free throw line. Pull back three. Good. Nothing but net for Riley Titus. Her sixth point of the night. And Ottawa back within one, 16-15. Bryant to McDowell at the free throw line. Moved around Spiegel. Ball stripped away. Steal Ottawa. Here's Evans pushing it ahead. She'll drive on Garrett and have it knocked out of bounds. Good defense by Garrett, playing with the 3 personal fouls there. Kaya Yates will check back in for Paola, and Garrett will go to the bench. Ottawa a chance to retake the lead with a bucket. Here's Hadel shooting from long range and missing, but Hannah had to go off her hands, and the Cyclones will retain possession underneath their bucket. Evans out high to Titus. Right wing now to Spiegel. She'll bring it back outside to set the offense. Bryant on Spiegel. As Paola is now to man-to-man. Here's Hadel near sideline. Back it was to Evans. Evans driving through the lane. Her shot was partially blocked by Yates. And we've got a foul called on Kirsten Evans of Ottawa. First foul on Evans. Team foul number 2 on the Cyclones. Yates for the Panthers. McDowell, left wing, it goes to Ediger. Ediger knifes through and hits the shot off the glass. Guarded one-handed by Kate Ediger, and she got the fall. She has 6, and Paola leads 18-15. Evans takes it left. Along the baseline to Hadel. Hadel drives, missed the shot. Out of bounds, off Paola. Ficken comes in for the Cyclones. Jones for the Panthers. 4:38 to play in the third. Evans bounced into Hornbuckle. Hornbuckle's high off the glass, no good with the shot, and Hannah rebound. And it comes to Ediger. She'll drive, she'll shoot, and commit an offensive foul. Brooklyn Hale held her ground, and a charging violation on Ediger. That is her second foul. It is the 12th turnover on Paola here this evening. Morgan Clark comes back in, replacing Hannah. Evans takes it left. Far sideline, Ficken. Pick from Hornbuckle. Ficken for 3. That one's too hard. Rebound to Yates. Ball tipped around. Finally, McDowell pulls it away. Long outlet pass to Ediger. Here's Ediger driving through the lane off to Yates. Yates fakes the shot. Now McDowell's open for a top of the key 3. Missing. Rebound Hadel for Ottawa. Evans up the near side with the left hand. Near the corner, Spiegel. Summer brings it back out near the Ottawa bench. Into the post it goes to Ficken, who brings it back near the corner. Here's Hornbuckle in the lane, shooting and rimming it in. 4 points tonight for Brittany Hornbuckle. The Cyclones back within 1. Here's Ediger inside to Clark. Her shot rolls in. Good look by Ediger that time. Clark with 4. 20-17 Paola. Evans over to Spiegel. Cross court it goes to Ficken and now to Hadel. Hadel give and go to Ficken. Finds Spiegel. Open 3. Too hard. And Jones had the defensive rebounding positioning. McDowell. Long pass ahead to Ediger. Open from 3. Good. Nobody got out on Ediger, and Matt Skirman asked for a timeout. 2:58 to play in the third quarter. The score is Paola 23, Ottawa 17, and we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Cold weather often brings cold and flu season, and that's often what brings you in to see the doctors at Ottawa Family Physicians or their registered nurse practitioners at the Ottawa Care Clinic inside Costantino's Price Chopper. Ottawa Family Physicians, 242-1620, or visit ottawafamilyphysicians.com.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hepner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Back out of the timeout. Paola's back in that zone now. Here's Hailbrun diving to the bucket, loses control of the basketball. Stolen by Hannah. Here's a 2-on-0, and the pass inside, and Clark missed the shot. Rebound comes into Jones. Her shot won't go. Clark rebounds, and a tie-up. Possession to Paola. Check that, I'm sorry. Possession to Ottawa High. Up court comes Spiegel. Off to Hailbrun left side. Back it goes to Spiegel. Hailbrun left wing. Here's Spiegel. Right side, Ficken. Spiegel back between the circles. Ottawa working against that 3-2 zone. Near steal by Yates. Goes out of bounds. Bryan will check in for Paola. And Jones will check out. And it comes to Hadel in the left corner. Back to Hailbrun, now to Spiegel. 2 minutes to go in the third. Ottawa trails by 6. Here's Hadel driving baseline. Throws up the runner off the glass and good. Boy, that was a pretty shot right there. Kind of a little jump hook by Brooklyn Hadel. She has 4, and it's 23-19. McDowell over to Yates. Yates swings it outside. Hannah for 3. Running in and out. Rebound to McDowell. Back up and in. Ottawa did not block out well that time, and they paid the price. McDowell now with 9, and it's 25-19. Skip pass over to Hadel. Hadel looking. Back out it goes to Spiegel. Ottawa wants to substitute at the next whistle. Left wing Hadel. Hadel to the free throw line. Bounce it over to Ficken. Ficken looking. Still looking. Near sideline to Hailbrun. Over through the pass. Hadel tried to save it, but is going to roll out of bounds. A turnover on the Cyclones. Number 11 on the night. And Ottawa's going to send in Gollier, Kirsten Evans, Ashlyn Evans, and Titus. Hailbrun stays out on the floor as we near the 1-minute mark of the third period. McDowell for the Panthers. Off it goes now to Bodeker, who's in the lineup for Paola. To Clark, and now to Bryant. Thought about the 3, didn't take it. McDowell gets it into the post to Hannah. Pass is tipped, taken by Bryant. Cut off by Hailbrun, but she'll drive to the bucket anyway. Missed the shot. Hannah fights for the rebound, and a reach-in foul on Ottawa. Noah Hailbrun with the foul. Braden Hannah has not scored in this ball game. A couple of free throws here. First one on the way is off the heel twice and back down through. Second one up and good. Matches Paola's biggest lead of the ball game, 27-19. 43 seconds to play in the third period. Ashlyn Evans with the basketball to Kirsten Evans. Kirsten Evans. Pass is knocked away by Hannah, goes out of bounds. Stops the clock with 30 seconds to play in the third. Hailbrun gets it into Evans, now to Gollier, who had a shot, didn't take it. Now Halbrand, she'll put up the long-range jumper and rattle it in. Three-pointer for Noe Halbrand. And makes it a 5-point game. Here's a pass ahead. Now Bodeker shooting for three. That one's off the back iron. Rebound to Evans. 9 seconds to go. Evans driving the length of the floor, floats it up with the left hand and misses, and an offensive foul called. Stops the clock with 5 seconds to play. Let's see if Paola can get some sort of a shot off. Ottawa really needs to pressure right here. They'll meet McDowell at half court. 2 seconds, one, and Hannah shooting for three. It'll count if it goes, but it does not. And that's the end of the third quarter. Paola on top, 27-22. And we're back in 1 minute. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm insurance agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm insurance agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Paola with the basketball first here in the fourth quarter, leading by 5. Anderson County on top of Central Heights, 55-16, heading to the fourth. Our KOFO game of the week at KOFO.com. McDowell with the basketball, skips it out to Bryant. Bryant stops, picks up her dribble, dumps in the post to Hannah. Hannah shoots from 10 and misses. Rebound to Ediger inside, tried to force it up, and the Cyclones foul. Ashlyn Evans with the personal foul, her first, and the 5th Ottawa team foul. Ediger at the line tonight, 1 of 2. Rolls the first one in. Garrett back in for the Panthers, replacing Bodeker. Second one for Ediger is up and in. Paola has a 7-point lead now, and they'll pick up some pressure as Ottawa brings the ball up. Around it goes to Ashlyn Evans. Now near the corner, Halbrand. She'll drive, shoot the jumper, missed everything. Rebound inside to Titus. It was blocked by Hannah. Hannah pulls it away. Hannah up court and foul on Curtis. That's not a good foul right there by Lauren Curtis. You race down the floor right there and try to stay ahead of that player, not just try to keep up with him and bump him now and then. 4 fouls on Curtis. She'll have to go to the bench. Ficken comes in to replace her. 6 fouls, so Paola shoots free throws the rest of the game. McDowell will inbound to Garrett. Garrett has an open 3, misses badly, and it's out of bounds to the Cyclones. Spiegel back in for Ottawa, replacing Ashlyn Evans. Up court comes Evans. Now to Spiegel. Summer looks over in the corner, Halbrand. Halbrand, 3-point try is good. Noe Halbrand with her second 3 here in the second half, and Ottawa back within 4, 29-25. It's McDowell into the post at the free throw line to Hannah. Now to Bryant, who drives around 2 Cyclones. Missed the shot, might have been partially blocked, and Spiegel brings it up to the left sideline now. Summer looking. Skip pass over to Titus. Riley fakes the 3, needs help now, bounces it to Evans, into the post to Ficken, turns on Garrett, and the little jump hook is good. And all of a sudden, it's a 2-point game, 6.5 to play. And timeout, Stuart Ross. 6 minutes, 23 27 seconds to play, and the score, Paola 29, Ottawa 27. We'll be back in half a minute. You're listening to Ottawa High Basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Paola will inbound as we get back to action here. Sophie Jones is back in for the Panthers. She'll take it left, stop, give it up to Michaela Garrett. Bounced along the right wing to McDowell, now to Hannah for a three that misses everything. And up court come the Cyclones with a chance to tie or possibly take the lead. Hilbrun, left wing, skip pass over to Spiegel. Spiegel looking, now to Titus. Jumper blocked. Riley fights for the rebound. It's going to come out high finally to Hilbrun. Good job by Titus. Keep that ball alive, and Ottawa has another chance. Under 6 minutes to play. Pass inside, knocked away by Hannah. It'll stay with the Cyclones. They'll inbound along the near sideline. And it comes to Evans. Kirsten looking to penetrate, but nothing's there. Now skip pass over to Spiegel. Spiegel on the dribble. Skip pass in the corner to Hilbrun. Now into the post it goes to Ficken. Her shot was blocked by Garrett. She tried to go up with Garrett, had it blocked. Here's Ediger driving and running through Evans, and that should be another offensive foul, but it's not. It's called on Evans, a block. Third foul on Evans. It'll send Ediger to the free throw line for two. Ediger's free throw rims out. Yates comes back in for Coach Stuart Ross. 5:25 to play, a 2-point Panther lead. Boys action to follow. Ediger's second one is good. She has a dozen. That leads all scorers here this evening. Evans looks over the defense, a 1-2-2 zone. It's Spiegel with it. Spiegel, overthrew the pass and goes out of bounds. Unforced error there by the Cyclones, their 13th turnover on the night. And Matt Skirman asks for timeout. 5:10 to play. Ottawa uses its fourth timeout, down 29 to 27, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Hey y'all, this is your girl Cheryl Underwood, and my digestive system used to make me feel sluggish, but those days are over. That's because I've kicked off 2020 with the Metamucil 2-week challenge, and I'm hooked. All I did was take Metamucil every day for 14 days, and it's really that easy. Why? Because Metamucil traps and removes the waste that weighs you down so you feel lighter and more energetic. Now I never want to go back to that heavy feeling. Are you ready for the Metamucil 2-week challenge? For a coupon and daily support, sign up at Metamucil.com today.
Paola with the basketball, leading by 3. Jones bounces it out to Hannah, 30 feet away from the basket. Now Garrett out top. Garrett picks up her dribble to Ediger. Ediger. Paola now looking for some slashing to the basket. Jones, cross court it goes to Yates, who puts up a 3 ball, rims it off, rebound to Titus for Ottawa. Up court comes Evans. Paola stays in that zone. Ficken into the post to Titus. Outside it goes to Spiegel. Around out to Evans. Down the corner, Hilbrun. Another 3 ball. That one's off the top of the backboard and rebounded by Yates for Paola. Skip pass over to Ediger. Ediger through traffic. She'll lay it up and rim it off. And the rebound comes out, and Sophie Jones outraced everybody to the basketball. Now Yates to Garrett as we near the 4-minute mark. Garrett to Ediger. Back it goes to Garrett. Garrett dribbling between the circles. Now Haniff being given room by Ficken. Yates back out toward midcourt. Here's Haniff with it right side. Finds Jones in their side. Her shot from the baseline is good. First points for Sophie Jones. And they put Paola up by 5 with 3:30 to play. Evans now to Spiegel. Spiegel, back it goes to Evans. Near sideline to Titus. Evans looks in the post, nothing there. Backdoor cut to Halbrin. She finds Ficken driving to the basket, and Ficken will go to the line for 2 after being fouled on the shot. Sophie Jones will pick up the foul. Ficken with a couple of free throws. Jones will check out of the game. Teams will substitute here. McDowell and Bodeker come in for Paola along with Ava Kell. She's seeing her first action tonight. Ottawa sends in Hadel and also Curtis. First of 2 for Ficken is rimming off, no good. And now McDowell's going to have to go to the bench. Referee sent her over there for some reason. Must be an earring or something like that. Morgan Clark will replace her. Second one for Ficken on the way and good. 3 points for Sophia Ficken, makes it 32-28. Bryant over to Yates. Out top, Ediger for 3, well short and out of bounds. Now McDowell back in for the Panthers, and Bodeker will come out. 3:01 to go. Paola leads it by 4. Evans for the Cyclones, over to Spiegel. Near sideline to Ficken. Skip pass to Hadel. Hadel went high to bring that one down. Now bouncing the post to Curtis, and a foul called on Ediger. Ediger used the body to push off that time. Her third foul, team foul, number 4 against Paola. Haniff will check back in, and Ediger will go to the bench. 2:45 to play. Cyclones down by 4 with the basketball. Evans will get it into Ficken. Her three-point shot was blocked by Yates and goes out of bounds. And it comes to Spiegel. Summer will shoot a 3. Good. Summer Spiegel switches it home from 20 feet. Here's a pass ahead to Yates. Yates along the baseline was cut off. Now McDowell. Off it goes to Haniff. Into the post, overthrown, and the pass is stolen away by Hadel. Oh, Spiegel then dribbled on the sideline. Oh, my, unforced error. The teams trade turnovers, and with 2:24 to play, Paola's got it back. Ottawa had a chance to take the lead that time and made an unforced error. Ediger and Garrett back in, and it comes to Garrett. Garrett out top to Bryant. Into the post it goes to Haniff. Haniff leans, shoots and misses. Shot too hard. Here's Evans pushing it ahead. Ahead it comes to Ficken, driving the lane, and a foul on Garrett. And Sophia Ficken with a couple of free throws coming up. She could give Ottawa the lead back. Fourth foul on Garrett. Free throw Ficken is good, and we're tied. At the 2:10 mark, tied up at 32. Garrett to the bench. Yates replaces her. Second one for Ficken. That one's good. And Ottawa leads for the first time since early in the second period. Pass comes ahead to Bryant. Now to McDowell. Left wing to Ediger. Free throw line to Haniff. Haniff walked with it. And Paola turns it over. Now the Cyclones have to protect the basketball. Evans slowly into front court. Looks over the defense, now to Ficken. Ficken back to Evans. Skips it over to Hadel. Hadel, free throw line to Curtis. Now along the right sideline to Spiegel. She'll drive the lane, shoots around the rim and out. And rebound taken by Bryant. Paola up court with 1:32 to go. Bryant, alley-oop pass into the post to Haniff. She lost it out of bounds. It's turnover to Ottawa. And timeout call for by the Panthers. 1:28 to go. Cyclones 32, Panthers 33 rather, and the Panthers 32. And we're back in 1 minute. This is Ottawa High basketball on KOFO.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. The Army National Guard responds to disasters such as wildfires and floods. They protect us with missile defense, cybersecurity, and civilian support teams for chemical, biological, and radiological hazards. Be there for your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
We're back to action. Ottawa with the basketball, leading by a point. Hadel spinning, looking for help. Finds Spiegel out of Ficken. Ficken will bring it back out between the circles. 1:06 to play. Into Evans' hands. Evans has Haniff on her to Spiegel. Spiegel looks and a whistle and a foul called on Madison Bryant. Bryant with her second foul, just the sixth Paola team foul. We're under a minute to go and Ottawa leads by a point. Hadel looking to get it in. Whistle. Foul called on Haniff. Second foul on Braden Haniff. It will send Lauren Curtis to the free throw line. Lauren has not scored tonight. 1-1 here, so the first one especially very big. Needs to earn that second one. She shoots. It's good. (34-32). Here comes Jones back in, replacing Bryant for Paola. Second one for Curtis. Perfect. And the Cyclones lead by 3. Now they'll set up full court pressure. Here's Jones with it. Off it goes to McDowell. McDowell fouled by Ficken. Why are they doing that? Just play the good defense. Instead, they send McDowell to the other end for a 1-and-1. Oh, that one makes no sense whatsoever. Third foul on Ficken. One and one for McDowell. First one's in. 35-33, Ottawa by 2. 53 seconds to go. And McDowell misses the second one, but Yates rebounds, kicks it over to Haniff, stripped of the ball by Hadel, goes out of bounds. Paola will retain possession. Bryant back in for the Panthers. She will inbound to the right of the Panther basket. Comes in out high to Haniff. Now to McDowell. McDowell drives around Evans. Floater in the lane, no good, but Hadel committed the foul. And so now McDowell with a chance to tie the ball game with a couple of free throws. And the first one is good. Second one for McDowell. That one's good. And we're all tied up again at 35. Jones back in, replacing Bryant. Paola will send up full court pressure. Possession arrow favors Ottawa. Here's Evans, guarded by Haniff. She'll take it to the far sideline, lost control of the ball. Haniff knocked it out. Stops the clock with 36 seconds to play. Bound. She'll get it into Evans, and Evans will be fouled by Haniff. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Evans at the 35-second mark. Garrett replaces Haniff for Paola. Free throw Evans. No good, too hard. Rebound fought for. Whistle. Tie up. Ottawa gets it back. Cyclones will inbound right of their basket this time. Evans will get it out high to Spiegel. Dangerous pass, but she came away with it. Now to Hadel. Hadel guarded by Ediger. Spins away from her. Takes it into the lane. Dishes inside to Curtis. Layup too hard. And a foul on the rebound on Ottawa. Oh, Curtis had a wide open layup and shot it too hard. We'll go to the other end now for a double bonus. And the shooter will be Nakaya Yates. Yates hasn't scored here this evening. Free throw attempt is good. Well, Ottawa, let's let Paola get back to this ball game at the free throw line with some ill-advised fouls. 24 seconds to go. Panthers by one. Free throw misses short. Ficken runs it down for Ottawa. And we got a foul called on Ficken, an elbow thrown. And Matt Skirman is beside himself. Fourth foul on Ficken. Now Ottawa's going to have to foul if they can't get a steal. Hannah's back into the game. Garrett bounced it into Yates, spins, shoots, misses, foul on Curtis. Lauren Curtis will foul out of the ball game at the 18-second mark. Finishes tonight with 2 points. Titus will come back in for Ottawa High. Jones will be back in, and Yates back to the line for the double bonus. Actually, that was a shooting foul. Misses the first off the heel of the rim. Ottawa's got to block out. 18 seconds to go. Second free throw is up and in. And it comes to Evans. She'll push it up the far sideline. She'll drive it in. Off to Titus for three. Around the rim and out. Rebound taken by Ediger. Check that, McDowell. Pass ahead to Ediger. 6 seconds to play to Hannah. She'll drive the lane, lay it in, and that's going to do it. Final score, Paola 39 and Ottawa Ottawa 35. Heartbreaker for the Cyclones. We'll be back in 2 minutes. This is Ottawa High basketball on KOFO.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit kramerrx.com.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones!
When Allstate agents and employees go to work every day, their number one priority is protecting what matters most to you. For military veterans, that instinct to protect also comes naturally. No wonder thousands of veterans build good careers with Allstate. And now, Allstate is ranked the number one employer on the 2020 Military Friendly Employers list. You're in good hands with Allstate.
For career opportunities or to get a quote, contact Allstate today. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Paola scores the last 7 points of the ball game, and they nipped the Cyclones here tonight, 39-35. Paola scored the first 8 of the game, and then Ottawa came back to make it 8-7 at the end of the quarter. Took a lead at 10-8, but then Paola led 16-12 at half, 27-22 at the end of 3 quarters of play. But the Cyclones came back behind 3-point shooting. Summer Spiegel hit a big three for Ottawa after Noe Hailburn had hit 1 each in the third and fourth quarters, and a couple of free throws by Lauren Curtis gave Ottawa a 3-point lead, but then the Cyclones inexplicably fouled Paola, and they sent them to the line, and the Cyclones then turned it over. A couple of odd calls, including an elbow called against the Cyclones on an offensive foul, and Paola got the win 39-38. Ottawa had a chance to take the lead late. The Riley Titus's 3-point try fell off, and Ottawa's girls now fall to 3-13 with the loss. Here's the scoring for Paola: 12 points apiece for Kate Ediger and Trinity McDowell, 4 points for Braden Haniff and Morgan Clark. Madison Bryant had 3, and 2 for Takaya Yates and Sophie Jones. Ottawa had 6 points apiece from Titus and Heilbrunn, 5 points for Sophia Ficken and Summer Spiegel. Brooklyn Hadel and Brittany Hornbuckle had 4, 3 for Kirsten Evans, 2 for Lauren Curtis. And the Cyclones fall 39-35. We'll send it back to the station for about 6 minutes. Come back with the boys' part of our doubleheader. Girls game going to the Panthers, 39-35. This is Gary Bateman saying so long for now.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO, brought to you by Hefner Appraisal Service, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, Ottawa Family Physicians, CarStar, and by the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest, Ottawa High School, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Kramer Pharmacy. Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball is also being brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Advent Health Ottawa, Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home. Also by Quality Structures Incorporated, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill. For more information about our next Ottawa Cyclone basketball broadcast, visit the KOFO Sports page